Aloha, I'm Kiana Cayabyab and you're watching Star News Live. Here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Warning signs have been posted along Waimanalo beaches this morning after several sharks were seen feeding on a whale carcass. Officials said the whale carcass is about 300 yards offshore of Sherwoods, according to an alert sent at about 9:30 a.m. today. Hawaii Ocean Safety officials said signs were posted on Bellows Beach, and the Parks and Recreation Department said signs were posted at Waimanalo Bay Beach Park, also known as Sherwoods. The public is urged to use caution in the area. The Hawaii Food Bank announced today that it has chosen a new president and CEO following a nationwide search. Amy Miller Marvin will start in the new position May 1st. Marvin most recently served as Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer at Bishop Museum. The food bank said she brings more than 2 decades of experience in operations, financial management, and fund development to the nonprofit group. Marvin replaces former president and CEO Ron Mizutani, who became the president and CEO of PBS Hawaii in February. She received a bachelor's degree from Harvard University and a master's degree in psychology from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Hawaii health officials reported 64 new coronavirus infections today, bringing the state's total since the start of the pandemic to 30,909 cases. No new coronavirus-related fatalities were reported today for the 3rd consecutive day, so the state's virus death toll remains at 471. Today's new infection cases include 39 on Oahu, 18 on Maui, 6 on the Big Island, and 1 Hawaii resident diagnosed outside the state. State health officials also reported 14 new hospitalizations today, and the latest figures from the state also show that about 975,000 vaccine doses have been administered so far in Hawaii. The last of the 5 former and current Honolulu City employees who were charged with accepting bribes pleaded not guilty today. Jason Dadez, a building inspector at the Honolulu Department of Planning and Permitting, pleaded not guilty to allegations that he accepted thousands of dollars in payments for conducting city services. Dadez is the 5th DPP employee to enter a plea to the charges. Also pleading not guilty have been former building plans examiner Wayne Inouye, Joycelyn Godoy, a data access and imaging worker, and Jenny Javanillo, a former building plans examiner. Kanani Patakin, a building plans examiner, pleaded guilty last week to charges of wire fraud. Separate trials have been scheduled for Inouye and Dadez in June, Godoy in September, and Javanillo next March. Finally, Honolulu police have arrested a 34-year-old man after he allegedly assaulted a 67-year-old taxi driver and took his cab in Kahalu'u on Sunday. The alleged crime took place exactly a week after the suspect was released from custody on a robbery charge in Honolulu. Albert E. Latoya made his initial appearance at Honolulu District Court today on charges of second-degree robbery and vehicle theft. His bail was set at $50,000. The taxi robbery occurred on Lulani Street at about 7:30 Sunday morning. Police said Letoa could not pay the fare and assaulted the taxi driver. He then allegedly took the cab from the victim and drove off. Letoya was arrested a short time later on Ipuka Street. A week ago, Letoya was released from custody after posting bail in a gold necklace robbery case on Kapi'olani Boulevard March 29th. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.